I swear, I'm not schizophrenic. I always see the little me on the stream starting logo, and it just like frickin' flickers. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the frame, like the frame that it ends on, is usually what do you say? Not as a smooth transition as it is to like the rest of the GIF. Because I used to be a GIF maker, so yeah, I have an idea that might be the issue. But all right, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's me, MB, MB EN, MB Vtuber, MB channel. Yeah, I know this is probably not a good time to stream. I know a lot of people probably go like, "Yo, well, not a lot of people, just the people who actually watch me. I know they probably go like, "Yo, where you been, MB? Yo, why did you not stream on Christmas? You know, if you don't stream on Christmas, that means cold chicken, right? Cold fried chicken." That's like a joke made in like the Japanese VTuber scene, and that usually means like if your Oshi doesn't stream on Christmas, that means they're either like hanging out with their family or they're hanging out with a loved one. Usually it's the loved one, and you know how we all feel about well, people who are lonely and who have very low self-esteem. Just a more schizophrenic version of Bochi from Bochi the Rock. Yeah, yeah, we know how we feel about that. Yeah, but for me, so yeah, I got this internet like on Friday, I think, and that's like, when was Friday? Like the 24th or something? No, I got it on the 20. Yeah, I got the internet on the 23rd. That was like Thursday, I think. Yeah, so I could stream this stream, which I was supposed to stream when I got the 3080 Ti, which I got it for pretty cheap. Like, just looking at how much a guy who I bought it from used, like, he only bought it like a year ago. Don't worry, I have a warranty on it. I have like 4-year warranty on it. Because I registered it, because I had to like get his receipt and stuff, and I saw his receipt, and basically, like, the dude paid, like, I basically saved like 2K from what he paid from like a year ago. Jesus, like, the freaking GPU drought was so bad. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, it was so terrible. Like, just seeing like how much like I had, like, the dude had to pay for this, and I bought it for him like basically like close to like 80% off. Like, there was no need for me to worry though. Like, the dude basically had two of them when I went to visit like his area to pick it up from him, and it was pretty funny because like I usually live in like a, what do you say, not a very like well off neighborhood. I mean, the rent here is super expensive, but it kind of makes me wish like that was the reason why I was a very popular VTuber and making tons of money. But no, my area is not very well off. But when I went over to their area to like pick up this GPU 3080 Ti, like basically what happened was like I went to like the, basically like the suburbs, like the people who make like 100K a year suburbs. And it was like pretty funny to me because I usually don't meet people like the person I was selling it from. So that kind of made him more trustworthy to buy the 3080 Ti from. And I already know like that what do you say? I already know that the crypto market is pretty much dead already. So yeah, this thing hasn't been mined on, but surprisingly, like the last GPU that I had, the 5700 XT, like it was like the main subject of a lot of like crypto mining. It's pretty funny. And that's why like I'm selling it right now cuz like I was an idiot. I bought like a small motherboard, like a, what do you call it, M motherboard. Yeah, so it could only fit like one like modern GPU on it. I was kind of hoping that I could like use like my 5700 XT still, cuz let's be honest, it was never an issue for like streaming or like gaming. Like every time like I gamed on something or streamed something, like I basically used like high, like, what do you say, like the high quality settings. Like there was no issue with it at all. Like the only issue that was pretty much bottlenecking me was like if I was like installing a game onto my external hard drive, and it's not as fast as compared to like the other hard drives that I have on my computer right now. So that was like pretty much the only thing like bottlenecking like any game, like if there was like any loading issues, or basically it's mostly loading issues, like anything that needed to load, it was pretty much the hard drive's fault. But speaking about hard drives, I do have to buy a new hard drive because recently, like, let's get to the main reason why I even bought the 3080 Ti. It wasn't for gaming, because I was fine with gaming on my AMD GPU. Because let's be honest, despite what AMD is, like despite them not having like all the fancy stuff that Nvidia has, you know, for they pay a bargain. They have a bang for buck type of model or model for like basically getting like very good gaming performance out of like cheaper stuff. And yeah, but the reason why I got this AMD GPU was for the CUDA cores and, you know, for AI training. And, you know, like these two AI generated pictures that we have on the TV and photo portrait of Hoshimiya Ichigo. Yeah, I got this through collab though. I did not get it through my own GPU yet because like this stuff over here, this I basically only made this because like back then whenever I needed to like generate an AI generated picture through like stable diffusion and stuff for the web UI, I basically used like Google Colab like cloud servers. And I already said like back then like the only issue with that stuff was basically pretty much what it did was like it basically just bottlenecked you from like generating forever. Like you couldn't prompt forever, no prompting forever, but or training forever. That was the biggest issue because like you would usually have like a, what do you say, like a 3-hour limit. Yeah, I would say like a 3-hour limit for each Google account that you use Google Colab through. And like usually like if you wanted to like train like the AI on like character like more specifically, it would take like about more than 3 hours. So yeah, luckily due to the fact of me having like the 3080 Ti now, I have like what do you say, I have more access to training, and that's what I've been mostly doing, and also like upskilling videos. But let me tell you something, it is so hilarious to me that like installing the stable diffusion web UI is like the most easiest thing ever compared to like using video upscaling. Because dear lord, like let me tell you the story about the video upscaling. I'm mostly using the video upscaling for like older anime or anime that has like a lot of noise on it. Like for example, it even works like on cartoons. Like recently I like upscaled like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the 2003 cartoon. Cause recently I found like a a very legal file filled with all of the seasons of the 2003 cartoon series for TMNT that aired on 4Kids. Yeah, I found it. So I basically downloaded all of it, and luckily I'm using a VPN with it. So this time I feel like my ISP won't throttle me, because I think I was very careful with what I, you know, arg did very legal pirate activities for. But I feel like nowadays, like the only thing that I feel like that is slowing down my internet, well luckily we're still streaming around like 10,000 bitrate. Yeah, we're streaming at like 10K bitrate, and I'm hoping that it's very smooth. Like I think the only thing that will bottleneck us is if we're doing like a very, this is a 3080 Ti. I feel like there won't be too much of an issue with streaming a very heavy performance game while using the settings that I'm using. So I feel like from now on we're gonna be very well off. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I was like upscaling like the TMNT cartoon, and I guess I could show you an example. Oh, this time I swear I'm very careful with like the video files I play on stream, because I understand like the last stream, like the main stream that we did, the Spider-Man stream, I understand that one time when I put up the video file of the green screen for the rain, basically the audio of the rain was playing and I didn't hear it. I'm very sorry about that. That happened about like 2 times. The reason for that is due to the fact of me not looking in the OBS settings and basically making sure to turn off the audio output of the, or muting the audio output of the video that I upload onto like the stream. So sorry about that. This time I'll be very careful about that. So I know I'm gonna get a copyright if I play like more than 5 seconds of the TMNT cartoon, but basically I just wanted to show an example of it. Actually I could do that right now. Okay, let me mute VLC, because what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna just capture a frame from like both of the episodes. So let me get this quickly. But yeah, basically I've been using the 3080 Ti mostly for AI stuff. I don't really care about the gaming or the streaming aspect, but hey, if it makes things a lot more easier and a lot more smoother, that's very cool. But I've just been mostly using it for AI, but I'm very careful with what I use it, like the load that I put onto it. Because honestly, it does put a lot of load onto it whenever you're doing it. That's why I feel like using doing a stream on like using the AI for like what do you call it? For like generating images. Yeah, it will be very heavy on the GPU, and that's the only time when I feel like we'll see like a lot of performance issues when it comes to like the stream while using the NVIDIA stream encoder. Cause like, you know, the GPU is like using its capabilities for the stream, and it's also like using its capabilities for like generating images. I think we won't have too much of an issue if we do like the what do you call it, the basic resolution, because I feel like what you train at for the AI is like 512 by 512, and if you generate an image 512 by 512, that only takes like a few seconds, and it doesn't take out as like as much power as it does like with generating an image above like 1K pixel resolution. Because I do that because like, let me be honest, the upscalers that I have is like really good, and it's also the upscaler that I use for like cartoons and anime. I've been kind of having like a bit of a trouble with like upscaling like real life movies, because I don't know, I feel like the models are like included in the what do you call it, the interface that I use, because I'll get into that later, but the models that are in it don't really work well with like older movies, because it's still kind of blurry compared to like cartoons, because with the model that I use to like upscale like cartoons and anime, looks really good. Sometimes a bit too sharp, but you know, it's okay. All right, so let me grab a frame from like the TMNT cartoon. So first I'm going to do the one that's not upscaled. So let's get this is the first episode. Let me make sure to like turn the subs off, and let me see. Okay, all right. That's what is this? 42 seconds. Okay. All right. So let me get the upscaled version. This was like only at 2 times though. So the original resolution of the cartoon, like the first episode, is currently, this is like from Blu-ray apparently. So it's like let me look at the properties. So it says that it's apparently like 706 by 576. Yeah, that is the dimensions for that. While the upscaled version, I think this was like 2 times. The upscaled version is like 1412 by 1152. So not bad at all. But let me do this. Okay. And this is gonna be, I think the frame that I got was like at 46 seconds. Yeah, I just want to show off what is the capabilities of what I've been doing. But it takes so long doing this stuff though. It really does take a long time. That's the only issue. It takes like a very long time to upscale videos compared to like doing like AI art training and stuff, because I think for this one it wasn't so much of a big issue with the TMNT cartoon, because I think the first episode, which is like only about 21 minutes, it only took about like 2 hours. I want to say like 2 hours. Yeah, it only took like about 2 hours to upscale it by 2 times. But if you're planning to do anything like, you know, like let's say you have like a 2006 anime that's like 720p, like maybe like the first original season of Bleach. Yeah, speaking about Bleach, yeah, I raved a lot about like Bleach's early seasons and stuff, and how I was like looking really forward to like the anime that came out this year. Yeah, I was really looking forward to that, but I never watched it. Like the only thing that I was watching this season anime wise was Bocchi the Rock, and you know, I feel like I'm really surprised about the way how Bocchi ended up, because like if you look at the rating for Bocchi on like my anime list right now, it's like 13. Like a lot of people were raving about Chainsaw Man. I never watched Chainsaw Man, because you know, I wasn't like what do you call it? I wasn't like a very, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man at all, or haven't read the manga, so I wasn't very inclined to like watch it. But I know like a lot of people and also like anime normies were raving about it. And you know how this season had like also like a bunch of like um a bunch of like what do you call it? A bunch of like seasonal continuations. I forgot which ones. And there was also like that soccer anime that came out that a lot of people were raving about. But that's only due to the fact about like how there's also like oh, sorry if I called it soccer. I forgot. Football. There we go. Football. Just to not be offensive. Yeah, there was that football anime that came out, and a lot of people were raving about it because they were like, "Oh, finally, a football anime that isn't like very how do you say, very homosexual in nature and very over like what do you call it, and very um and what like most sports anime, I would say like most sports animes, they're not that good, but I know a lot of people were raving about the football anime that came out this year. Yeah, there was that. So Bochi was basically up against like all these popular continuations of anime, and it was up against like the football anime. And like what ended up happening is now apparently this show Bochi the Rock, which originally like when I was talking about Bochi, I was like, yo, Bochi is like very basic. I felt like at the start, like I think only like episode 3 was up at the time when I was talking about it. I think it was during like one of my Spider-Man streams. So basically what happened was like first I was like, yo, like I feel like Bochi the Rock, it has like a very basic art style, and I think the music is pretty good. Like this was like only episode 3, right? So it didn't get a bit further. So I was like, I feel like the art style is very basic, but that's because it's based off like a Kira fantasy magazine, which also has like a lot of like basic art style manga series. But then you also have like, but I also praise the animation. I was like, the animation is really good. Like it's really really good. So yeah, I was basically like, how do you say? I was like feeling like I would give it like a very strong 7, but then like the next time that I talked about it, which I think was like during my last Sonic Frontier stream, I was then like, yo, I feel like this is like the weapon to surpass K-On! This is a cute girls doing cute things series that will like make people love these type of slice of life series, just like how Uma Musume's second season basically made like people feel like they have a lot more faith in like gacha game adaptations, or like basically made them have like more faith in like idol centric cute girls doing cute things series, well, cute horse girls doing cute things series. But then I find out like I already know that Uma Musume season 2 is very popular with my anime list and it's pretty high up in the rankings. But with the way how Bochi the Rock ended up being, like it really surprised me because I feel like it didn't really get a hold on like the normies like it does with like Chainsaw Man or anything. But it's very surprising. Like it's number 13 on Mal, and I don't know if it's a meme thing because like currently I also gave like the Bochi the Rock album that came out on Christmas, right? Exactly on Christmas. Yeah, it was digitally released on Christmas. One of the greatest Christmas presents ever. But yeah, basically, like I saw it, like I listened to the album, and then I ended up giving it a 5, also with Kara, and that was the ending that God, I won't be able to say her name, right? Roy, Roy. Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name right, Roy. God, I'm so sorry. I say like Roy from like Fire Album. I feel like I had a stroke, bro. I feel like I had a stroke, and that's why I can't pronounce things. But yeah, blue haired girl. Yeah, she sang that ending. I basically ended up giving that song a 5 on Rate Your Music as well. So yeah, like I find it funny because people say like, oh, Boji the Rock isn't like a super music centric series compared to like some other music anime is like more focused on like freaking the comedy and how Bochi grows as a person and also how she deals with her social anxiety. But then it's like, yeah, sure, but still, like the music is great enough for me to actually hope that it gets a second season so that more music is released, and to hope that like the creators do like the basic thing that a lot of cute girls doing cute things series do, and basically release like tons of character albums, because I need more of the music, because the fact that like The fact that we have like a cute girls doing cute things series, and the music is not like your generic J-pop rock that you got like from K-On or like a lot of like other music series involving girls. Like this is like this is like early Asian kung fu generation, Tricot, and Uchino Kobeni. A lot of the good like math rock type of bands from like Japan with that math like that math poppy type of sound with a hint of post hardcore. Like the fact that exists, I need more of that. Like I can't just wait for like a few years for a second season to come out. But that's the issue. Like freaking hell, Bochi the Rock, the manga doesn't have like a lot of chapters out. I think it's like only 30 from a video that I watched. Like only 30 chapters out right now, and it's a 4 coma too. So yeah, I don't want to wait like 2 years or something for Bochi the Rock to get a second season and wait for more music to be composed by the people from like Tricot, or see like another Asian kung fu generation cover like that they made Bochi sing. And it really disappoints me that they didn't like get Bochi to sing more, because she's voiced by Yoshino Aoyama, I think. Yeah, she voiced like the girl from Wake Up Girls. Like she voiced the girl from Wake Up Girls. Like anybody remember Wake Up Girls? I remember Wake Up Girls. I remember how terrible the first season was, because Yamaken, like one of the most notorious anime producers, was on it. But then I remember how nice the second season was. And like I don't think I watched the third season and stuff, but I remember watching the second season. And I like the way how Wake Up Girls felt. And you know, I also like the fact that they did songs for other anime like Shankyu no Taketsu Musume, the ping pong cute girls doing cute things show. I really like that. That was really good. I love the soundtrack though, and that's one thing that really disappoints me. I really wanted to add like the opening song into my Spotify playlist, and what ended up happening was basically Spotify region locked most of the soundtrack for Scorching Ping Pong Girls, and it was like really, oh hey Tinkleberry, good to see you. Yeah, I'm finally back. Finally have good enough internet to stream again. And I got a 3080 Ti now. But yeah, I was just talking about like Spotify's region blocking. So basically what happened was I wanted to like add the songs from like Scorching Ping Pong Girls onto my playlist, but I couldn't do that because Spotify like basically blocked out all those songs. And then I tried using my VPN to switch over to like Japan, because I felt like it would kind of work like Google Play. Because as I understand, like sometimes with Google Play, if you like switch your location through a VPN, as soon as you like close it and open it again, it will like immediately switch over to the region. But no, what ended up happening was like apparently Spotify ties the account you make with the region that you're from. So even if you use a VPN, it doesn't switch the region. So I ended up trying to use like another account that was like made with a Japanese VPN. You got upgrade as well? What did you upgrade to? Let's find out. But yeah, basically what ended up happening was I tried making an account with a Japanese VPN, and yeah, ended up working. I had access to every Japanese song out there. But, you know, I tried also making a premium account with it through like a family link that I had, because apparently like that's what I have. But what ended up happening was so apparently when I tried putting the address of where my family lives, Spotify decided to say this to me. I'm sorry, sir, but you're not from the country. You're not from the country that this address is from. And then I was so mad because like I made this account with my Japanese VPN and I'm not allowed to use my family package because I'm not currently in this country. It was GeForce RTX, nice. Which one? Did you get like the 2060? I know the 2060 is like really popular right now. It's really good. I still think my old GP was a lot more better, the 5700 XT. But yeah, going back to that, I was like, yo, why the hell did Spotify do that? Like, I went through so much trouble just to add like one freaking soundtrack to my playlist. But, you know, that's kind of the reason why I ended up using like a lot of peer-to-peer services for music, because like, you know, even though like a lot of people like the drummer from Metallica and, you know, the music industry whines a lot about a lot, like, peer-to-peer music services. I feel like it's justified after trying to deal with like Spotify's region blocking, because like, man, it's terrible. Like, you could just say like, yo, can't you just use YouTube to listen to music? But then like a pretty good one, can't remember what one, as I am tired. It's fine. But yeah, me going back to that, like you could say that you could use YouTube, because I know like a lot of people use YouTube to listen to music. But then like, here's the thing. Like, why do I need to pay for Spotify and also pay for YouTube Premium for music? Because like, I don't want to listen to ads while listening to music. Because who wants to do it? You listen to the radio if you want ads for music. But when you want to listen to music on your own, it's looking good. Thank you. It's still the same one. Maybe it's thanks to my better internet speeds and the 3080 Ti. I don't know. I'm trying to use like a pretty good preset for like streaming. But yeah, aside from that, like, why do I have to deal with that? And then the next thing, like, region blocking is so bad, and that's why I support like peer-to-peer music services. I know Napster doesn't exist anymore. I know LimeWire still exists. I'm pretty sure LimeWire still exists, but I don't use LimeWire. I did use LimeWire back in like 2000 and what is this? Like in the early 2000s. Yeah, I used LimeWire to like download like none of the meme stuff like Linkin Park. No, nothing like that. I used it to like download the opening theme for like Metroid Prime and like video games that I played. Cause like my music journey was like pretty weird back then. Like back then I started off with like game music, and then later on it was like with like J-Rock and Visual K, and it was like classic metal, and then we got into heavier stuff, and then you got me today. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, aside from that, like, you gotta do it, because man, the fact that like Spotify puts so much like blocking on like region blocking, and they don't let you change your region because like there's so much good music from like the region block. So yeah, I support the peer-to-peer music services. Yeah, people can whine about it. I don't care. The music industry is already so much of a whiner. Like AI art, I know how controversial it is, but let me tell you, AI music, never. You can't you can't do AI music, because let me tell you, art hasn't been as copyright it isn't a copyright feel like music, because with music, dear lord, like, I don't even want to get started with how bad it would be if there was like AI music, because like the copyright would be so bad. Because we already know about the memes about like people saying, yo, I own that riff. I think Coldplay basically did that. Yeah, Coldplay did that. Chris Martin, man, what a crazy dude. But yeah, it's so bad. But with like, I also find it hilarious, because like also recently I think like a bunch of like artists like have been getting like, I call them basic artists. Like the replaceable artists. But yeah, these people were like getting like really tilted up against AI art, and basically they like tried making I think it was a Kickstarter or something. Not a Kickstarter. I think it was like a ghost. I forgot what you call it. Like, the people who make like the pages where you like get enough signatures and money to like do something. Gold starter, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But basically they tried making this thing, and they wanted to like make it like, okay, let's get like 80,000 signatures so that we can go to like the US Congress to try to ban AI art. And it's so funny, like I don't know, like I'm on like team AI, because like I think it was like 10 minutes ago already that I mentioned that I also use my 3080 Ti to like upscale videos. So I wanted to show the example. So it didn't take like a very long time to upscale the 2003 TMNT cartoon. It only took about like 1 hour to 2 hours for one episode, but that was because like the original video was like 480p. Yeah, that's what you get with like 2000 shows. Like, yeah, the resolution's not good at all. But let me show you the example. So this was like with 2 times. So let me get it right now. The example basically was, I'm gonna show off like the original screen cap from like the not upscaled version. Let me see if I have it right now. I have to use VLC for this stuff, man. Okay, so here's the first frame. Okay, there we go. First frame over here. This is not upscaled. And then let's get the upscaled version. And then let's get the image from the upscaled version. So, and then here's the upscaled version. This one is like 1000 pixels. So this was upscaled like two times, I think. Okay, there we go. Yeah, upscaled version right there, a lot more bigger. So let me show you how was my Christmas. It was very basic. Very basic. Like, let me tell you, I barely do Christmas because like money is like money. Money problems, man. Money problems. Even working overtime doesn't help. So, okay, here, the first frame, this is from the original, and this is the upscaled version. Yeah, you artists can whine about AI all you want, but if AI is able to do this, like, look at how much smoother it is. Like, I already mentioned, like, how much trouble, like, the upscaler I use has with, like, older, older, what do you call it? Older movies, like 3D movies. Like, it has a lot more trouble with that, because I was kind of like I watched a review from like the Red Media Letter, you know, the famous reviewers on YouTube. Yeah, they did a review on like the 1990s TMNT movie, the really good one, the first one, not the terrible second one or third one. But yeah, I watched a review on it and I was like, yeah, I want to watch the movie again because it's been so long. Because I used to have like a DVD of it back in like not a DVD, like a VHS. Yeah, I had it back in the 2000s, but I lost that thing, so I haven't watched it in a while. So it's like, okay, I have a 3080 Ti and I have a program that can upscale stuff. So I wanted to try upscaling the movie, the 1990 movie, but the video upscaler, like, it has a lot more trouble with like 3D stuff compared to like animated stuff. Cause like you could see the results with like with what I showed you, but when I was trying to upscale the movie, it didn't really show. Sometimes it was too sharp. Sometimes it didn't really like take away the noise. So yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm only gonna use the video upscaling for like what do you call it? For animated stuff, you know, like for old cartoons. I was kind of thinking about doing it for like Ojo Majo Doremi, cause like I have like everything from it, and it's like I think like it originally aired from like the late 90s to the early 2000s, and the only thing that I think is like, what do you say, like modern resolution, quote unquote, is like the movie, but that's like in letterbox format. So yeah, I'm thinking about upscaling that. It shouldn't take a long time. I was also thinking about upscaling like The Prince of Egypt, because that's still like my favorite movie of all time. But yeah, upscaling movies does take a long time because like their duration's like more than an hour, and you know how like a lot of kids like use the AI upscaling for like anime openings, and they like doing like 60 frames per second 4K anime opening version, like they love doing that. Well, I don't really like changing the FPS of anime either. I don't like doing that at all, so I avoid doing that. I only upscale like the image resolution and try like denoising it. Oh yeah. There. Oh, let me tell you, yeah, man, you just brought nostalgia with that. So yeah, there was a game based off the 2000 series, and it was like on the GameCube, the Xbox, and I think the PlayStation too. Yeah, it was like basically like it came like, I think a lot of people will remember it because if you got Mario Kart Double Dash, if you got the version that came with like the demo disc, basically like there was like a TMNT demo on it, and I remember it very vividly. I remember playing that demo a lot along with the Star Wars game demo. I forgot the name of the Star Wars game. Like it looked really good for that time though. This was like early 2000s. But yeah, like the thing about it is that there is like free TMNT games, I think, based off like the cartoon by 4Kids. And that's my favorite version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I know a lot of people like the CGI show that aired on Nick back in like the 2010s. I mean, I kind of liked it too, but I still prefer the cartoon series from like the 2000s. I do like the 1980s cartoon too, but the 2000 series was like perfect. Like I love it. Aside from like the later seasons, like the last 3 seasons, but the reason why they're kind of weird compared to like the early 5 seasons is because like 4Kids was kind of like, yo guys, you're making this cartoon on 4Kids way too dark. You gotta tone it down, and that's basically the history of that. But yeah, there's like free games based off this cartoon on like that exist, and I think I'll be able to do it. I'll probably do it through like my Wii, or maybe do it through an emulator. But yeah, oh, speaking about emulators, yeah, I want to show off an example. So recently, I had Red Dead Redemption, the first one. I have it on my PS3, but I also have it on my PC. So, if we want to test out something, really cool, I have it already ready. Press 9. Okay, so here we have up here, obviously the first frame is Red Dead Redemption on the PS3, because we know the PS3 always loves doing that whenever like your controller disconnects. So let's go back here. As you can see, there's still some issues with like the emulated version of Red Dead Redemption on the PC. Yeah, I gotta tweak the settings a bit. The only reason why I started using like the PS3 emulator is because like I already talked about like how much trouble I had with like streaming Spider-Man Web of Shadows on like the PS3. Cause like that thing made my PS3 run like a jet engine, but it ran so badly. Like I don't know, maybe it was optimization and stuff. But let me show you something. So here's Red Dead Redemption. Bottom frame is on the PC emulated, and top frame is original PS3 hardware. And let me tell you, like even with the graphics, like look at that motion blur. I hate motion blur so much. But we already know that existed in like 7th gen gaming to like, you know, make up for like a lot of like artifact tearing whenever like you turned around. Like I think Uncharted started that. Yeah, Uncharted and Far Cry 3. Yeah. But yeah, look at it. It runs so well, doesn't it? Like look, let's walk around. It's so awkward trying to use like 2 controllers. Right now I'm using like the PS3 controller on like on the PS3 version, and I'm using my DualSense. Yeah, I did mention that I bought DualSense, didn't I? Yeah, I did during my last stream. Yeah, I did. It was on sale. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay. All right. All right. The only advantage that the PC version has, you know, you saw that green, you saw that green flash. Yeah, it still has like a lot of issues. Like there's still a lot of issues. But I might try to modify the settings to see how it goes. Top one grounds looks better. Yeah. The emulation right now is like pretty bad. I don't know. I'm gonna try adjusting it before like I decide to make a decision. Like, which one am I gonna stream? Am I gonna stream the PS3 version, or I'm gonna stream the emulated version? So yeah, let's look at this. Boom. But yeah. That's the thing. I don't really feel like it's like the GPU's fault or anything. I feel like it's more of like the, what do you call it? The settings. Yeah, I gotta like try to set it a bit better, because like as I understand, like if you do the settings right, I'm pretty sure like you could like try emulating like a game like GTA 5 on the PS3 and make it look and perform as good as like the one on PC. So yeah, I feel like I could do that. You know, I feel like a better thing to do would be kind of like, you know, just like try getting like an Xbox Series X and, you know, like play like the Xbox version of like Red Dead Redemption on it. Cause yeah, I know you could do that also for like Sonic Unleashed, but you know, money problems. I already spent like a lot of money, even though I saved a lot on this 3080 Ti, and you know, I can't do that right now. Probably later in the future, but you know, these are the only options we have right now. But yeah, I'll probably like try adjusting the settings for like the emulation. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's go back here, but I have to make sure to mute the game. Alright. Okay, let's go back here. And it sounds like my PS3 is like a jet engine. Yeah, I'm not really surprised like a game like Red Dead Redemption makes it run like that. But aside from that, you know what emulators are good for games like Medal of Honor games on PS2 or Xbox? You should use the PS2 emulator. Let me tell you, like the PS2 emulator even works on low-end hardware, because I remember back then when I was like playing on my integrated graphics laptop, I remember being able to play like Kingdom Hearts 2 on it, and it ran pretty well. So honestly, just try using the official PS2 emulator for it, and it'll run really well. You should do that. But aside from that, yeah, well, I'll try adjusting the settings for that. But last time when I tried playing a game like Spider-Man Web of Shadows on it, yeah, it had like a lot of like performance issues. It was mostly audio, but I feel like I need to adjust the settings still on the emulator to make sure that the game runs well. And I think like the most biggest issue that I had with it, even when it ran well, was like sometimes like the lighting during nighttime was like super bright and over bloated. And yeah, I still have to look at adjusting the settings for that. But you know, wait. I gotta turn off my PS3. Let's go back here quickly. Things running like a jet engine. I gotta turn it off. Turn off the system, yes. Please, I don't want this thing to get overheated. Cause let me tell you, I won't be able to do the Frankenstein experiment on my PS3. Cause like the whole history about why the PS3 got the yellow light of death, the reason for it is due to the fact of like Nvidia, like they made the GPUs for it. Like Nvidia, when they manufactured the GPUs for it, they did like a mismanagement of like the gel beads underneath the GPU that kind of like, you know, make sure that it's like mounted to like the motherboard of the PS3. And basically like they kind of like made a manufacturing like error on it, and like every like first model PS3 that came with it, like I think it was like 40 nanometer. Yeah, 40 nanometer RSX GPU that came with it. Like it had issues, and that's why we have like the yellow light of death for it. And that's why I think like a guy made a YouTube video about how to like transfer like the GPU of the newer model PS3s, like, you know, the PS3 Slim or the more stable models. Yeah, basically you played MGS4 on it. Man, I still have MGS4. I still have the disc. I still have everything about it. That's one thing that I want to try using the emulator for. Like apparently like the emulator for PS3, like you could still play Metal Gear Online, the Metal Gear Solid 4 online game on it. Yeah, I want to see if I can actually do that. Maybe I'll stream that one day. But I still gotta adjust the settings because, like, you know, like nothing's bottlenecking my PC. Like, you know, my CPU doesn't bottleneck my GPU, and you know it should be fine. Like all I gotta do is just adjust the settings. Maybe I have to look more through like game forums or Reddit. Maybe not Reddit. Maybe not Reddit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Eventually, once I know that I have a more stable form of like the PS3 emulator, then I'll see if I could do Metal Gear Online with MGS4. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, the whole story, like a lot of things happened while I wasn't streaming. Like originally I was supposed to stream this when I got the GPU, but you know, I had issues with my internet. Originally I thought that it was OBS being the issue, because I think like, yeah, well, I got to go to sleep at 6 a.m. Man, you're up late. It's like 1 a.m. for me right now. Crazy times. But yeah, I'll see you later, Tankleberry. No need to worry, I'll be streaming a lot more often. We're gonna be returning to the main series, like, you know, Sonic Unleashed. Not Sonic Unleashed. Maybe I'll stream Sonic Unleashed again. No, I think I'll wait to play Sonic Unleashed again when I have, like, an Xbox Series X. Like, yeah. Then I'll do that. But, you know, aside from that, we're gonna, like, return to the series that we were doing before. But yeah, like, a lot of things happen. Like, basically, first things first, the last stream I basically did was with Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Yeah, so something weird happened. Like last time when I was working, like, you know, my Android had like 2 cracks on it, but it wasn't like such a big issue. It wasn't a terrible issue. But what ended up happening was basically randomly my phone ended up getting the black screen of death, and you know, I originally thought it was like a software issue and stuff, but no, it wasn't anything like that. Like the program that I used to like, you know, like show my Android's screen to like my computer, the screen copy thing, yeah, it ended up working, so there was nothing wrong with it at all. Like the phone was still on and everything. But then next thing I find out, like yeah, it ended up dying for good, and then screen copy didn't end up working. So yeah, ugh. Yeah, I had to restart my Musume account, and it's okay. I could play it through PC now. I could show it to you right now. Let's do it. I'll show it to you right now. Like for the DMM game player, I ended up like being able to like play Musume again. Like I made a new account through there because you could play it through PC that way. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So let's stop the emulator. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the PS3 emulator. It's not that bad at all. It's not that bad. It runs pretty well. Yeah, I got it right here. The resolution for the game is pretty weird though. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest. It looked a lot more better when I was streaming it for the Android because it was a lot more, how do you say, consistent with the resolution. But the PC version's resolution is a bit weird. I don't know why. Oh, hello. Hello, Light. How you doing? It's been a long time. Yeah, I could stream again because I finally have good upload speeds. Not sure if you'll hear Musume right now. I don't know which one it's on. Cable A input. Okay, let me lower the audio a bit. Now let me put it on my main audio output. I'm just leaving the house for exams. Have fun with your 3080 Ti. Oh, I've been having tons of fun with like AI upscaling and making art. It's not art. It's yeah. I basically fixed my internet. But it's pretty stupid because I'm only like bound to Wi-Fi compared to Ethernet because the idiots that were living in my building before, they decided to like rip out the coaxial cable output that I have here. And basically I'm hoping the technician that's coming by tomorrow, I think, can fix it. Because I'd rather have my PC connected to like the Ethernet cable compared to using Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi speeds are good, but I'd rather have Ethernet cable for like more stable speeds. But yeah, it does kind of make me see that the freaking iPhone is able to run better like Wi-Fi speeds than my freaking PC. And it's just like, why is that a thing? But yeah. Okay, all right. Let me show off Musume. All right, I got Musume ready. All right, let me do it. I think I could do it via game capture. No, I think the screen's gonna be really tiny. Yeah, they're made to be wireless. Meanwhile, I have like this dumb small antenna for my PC. I think I made the right choice by getting a Wi-Fi motherboard. Cause who knew that my old internet would be so bad that I had to switch over to like a different internet provider. But it's okay. We'll see how it goes with the technician. Hopefully he's able to fix it. Hopefully, because it's also like really cold outside too, and I don't want to move my PC outside. Fun fact? What's the fun fact? Well, I try like finding the game capture. There we go. God, it's been so long I streamed. Like I don't even remember where things are. I'm so old. All right, game capture 6. Capture specific window. Musume. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Musume. Will I actually be able to see it or no? Hello? Game? My Wi-Fi was better in my parents' house than right now where I have Ethernet cable. Man, is it because of Wi-Fi 5 or something? Is it because of that? Oh no, I can't see it. It's over. I can't see Musume. Maybe I have to do window capture instead. I hate window capture though. Do you know how many VTubers dox themselves by doing window capture? Let me tell you, like even if I don't watch as many VTubers as I do compared to like before, let me tell you, the whole story about why every VTuber gets frickin' doxed is because they use window capture or desktop capture compared to like game capture. Always remember, people, never use window capture unless you're trying to capture something from your web browser. But if you're doing that, I trust that you're smart enough to not use your main web browser that will dox you. So yeah, the internet here sucks and I can't even change it. Oh man, that sucks. I was thinking about getting fiber internet, but then I realized that the companies that have fiber installed in my area are very evil. Even though technically like other internet providers are still under the same internet as them. They just don't have access to their main network. Yeah, it's It's a big mess. It's a big mess, but hey, at least it's not Australian internet. Yeah. I'm back. It's good to be back. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Boxing Day or whatever. Yeah, I was supposed to do this earlier, but yeah, I was just upscaling and AI generating prompting ort. Yeah. That's all I was doing. And I can't really stream when doing that because if I do it, yeah, you're going to see it's not going to be the internet that's the problem with the stream. It's going to be like I'm putting too much load on the GPU. Yeah. But no need to worry. I'm taking good care of this GPU. I even cleaned my whole case in my room for this GPU because as soon as I saw that dust come out of my CPU fan when I was like installing my GPU, I was like, oh no, oh boy, I gotta clean this whole thing. And I did that. Also changed the thermal paste. Yeah, I did pretty well with that. But yeah, I'll see you later, Light. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. I'm probably gonna do Sonic Frontiers like I was supposed to do. Yeah, everybody else finished Sonic Frontiers. Meanwhile, me, I'm just like, I'm stuck on episode 5. Oh no. Yeah, see you later. See you later. Like, good luck with whatever you're doing. Yeah, I'm very disappointed I'm not able to see Uma Musume right now. Bro, yo, DMM Games, what the hell's going on? Why can't I see Uma Musume even though I put it in game capture, bro? Okay, I swear to God, if I gotta do window capture, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh no, MB doxes himself. Yeah. It's over. It's over, bros. Oh, yeah. I knew it! Told ya. Why is it not capturing Uma Musume? What's going on? Is this game impossible to capture? Did DMM Games put like some weird like protection on it? Did they put some weird protection on the Uma Musume PC version? Can I not stream Uma Musume anymore? Is it unironically over? Cause I don't want to use a web browser to like play this. I'm gonna use a PC version. Oh God. Okay, wait. Let's go over here. Okay, we're on the game screen now. This time we'll test it out. Uma Musume, show yourself. And it does not show itself. Ooh. Is it unironically over? Can I no longer stream Uma Musume? Can I not stream my new adventures as a trainer because DMM Games put like a weird protection on their thing? Yeah, honestly, I felt like they did that. DMM Games, they strike again. Man. Hey, at least I could still play the game, but goddamn. Why does OBS not capture Uma Musume? I just want to like stream my... I just want to show off my new account, bro. Why can't I do that? Okay, we'll try again. This time with display capture. Okay, we'll try again. We'll try again. Display capture. And then make source visible. No. Okay. Let's do Uma Musume. Display to... Yeah, you can't even see Uma Musume. Oh, wait. You can. I got it. No, but that's for display capture. What the hell? Why do I have to use display capture for this thing? What type of weird couldn't... Yeah, never use display capture, bro. Never. That's how every streamer doxes himself with display capture. You never use display capture. Okay, I'm gonna try window capture one more time. I'm gonna try. Yeah, Uma Musume is not capturing with window capture. Oh my God. What the hell? What the hell? No. What the hell is going on? You gotta be kidding me. Like, seriously? Is that how this game is gonna work? Like, is it not gonna let itself be streamed this way? Do I really have to use display capture for this thing? Oh my God. Literally. Okay. Let me see if I could do like some weird adjustment with display capture for this thing. Or maybe I'll try game capture one more time. Yeah. Maybe that will work. Man, I just wanted to show off my new account, and the next thing I find out that Uma Musume is not able to be captured for like window capture or game capture on OBS. Like seriously? What is that? Like why is that a thing? What type of protection is DMM games doing? Like I know that a lot of like video players also have that issue, but I understand why, because that's like a copyright safety net. But Uma Musume having to do that? Seriously? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Why is that? Like, it's just a game about horse girls, DMM games. Why did you have to put like some type of weird protection on it? Excuse me? Why do I have to use display capture to even capture my horse girls? Why? Okay, all right. We'll do display capture. Oh no, MB doxes himself in 4K. Yeah, it's unironically over, bros. It's unironically over. It's over. Okay, all right. Oh God, I don't want to do this. No. Okay. Maybe I could crop it. Yeah, let's crop it. Let's crop it to make sure that we only capture the game. Yeah, let's do that. God, I gotta like put so much adjustment on this, bro. Why is this even a thing? Why do I have to put so much effort for this? Why? Just for horse girls? I mean, like, I enjoy playing this game so much. I already said, like, it reminds me of Idolmaster 2 and stuff. That's why I love this game, bro. That's why I give it, like, a 10 out of 10. But literally, having to use display capture to, like, capture a freaking gacha game? Seriously? Why is that a thing? I am so disappointed in DMM games for doing this. Why? But why? Literally. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to like try to like display capture this thing, because like literally I had to use like super resolution DSR or whatever that Nvidia calls it, because you know I have like a 32-inch screen, and I know it's like only like 2K, but you know it's like 32 inches. Yeah, it could do like 4K dynamic super resolution, and you know it ended up working, and you know that's what I did. But you know it also means that my screen is a lot more bigger now, so trying to crop this game for the sake of like actually being able to capture it, yeah, very painful, very not worth it. But I'm willing to do it for the sake of horse girls, bro. I'm willing to do it. Jesus Christ, man. Why? Why, Uma Musume? Why have you done this to me? Like, the fact that I had to, like, remake my account because my freaking Android died. And, you know, I tried, like... Initially, what I tried doing was, like... I tried, like, using Nox Player. Like, you know, the Android emulator. I tried using it to, like, transfer my account over to it. But apparently, it didn't end up working. Like, no VPN was on. No nothing was on. But it still didn't work, so that means my Uma Musume account was dead. So I was like, okay, I'll use the DMM apps version. I'll use that to play it and play it for the PC. But you know what ended up happening? What ended up happening is like I'm not even sure if I could like transfer this account, because like every time I try like making a password and profile ID, no, apparently I think like the DMM account is like. This version of Uma Musume's town is like tied over to the DMM account. I'm just like, oh God, but why? Okay, wait. I'm scared. Ugh. I pray to God I don't dox myself because of horse girls. Okay, there we go. Okay, all that cropping I had to do for this stupid game. Not stupid game, I love it. It's very 10 out of 10. I love it. Very good game. Reminds me of Idolmaster. Also, the reason why a lot more people are a lot more kinder to idol anime, aside from like the Nijigasaki Love Live anime doing that. Yeah, I felt like Nijigasaki was like a really big turning point for like idol anime too. But that's because it was like really good quality. But you know, recently like I saw a video about someone talking about like the Nijigasaki anime and like saying like, yo, freaking hell, like. Love Live has like the best GGI ever, but then you forget about like Aikatsu, but then Aikatsu has like its 10th anniversary like coming up. Like Aikatsu has like its freaking 10th anniversary anime coming up, and it's like basically about like Ichigo and Soleil, Ran, and Aoi going like graduating from Starlight Gakuen, and it's just like, yo, like Aikatsu's already been like over since like, well, the original season's been over since like 2016. Like, bro, you know how long it's been? And like it was only right after like the second season is, which I think Mal likes to call it, like season 2, which is the Dream Academy saga, like episode 51, best CGI ever. But then normies don't even know about it, and I have to make like a freaking paragraph talking about it, going like, Aikatsu, best CGI ever, Love Live. It took like up until like its 3rd iteration to actually get good looking CGI, but because Aikatsu already had good looking CGI by episode 51, then it's just like all the other iterations of Aikatsu already had good CGI. Even though I don't like Aikatsu stars as much, because I love the characters like Laura and Ako, and I love all the other characters aside from like a few of them. The characters are very good, but the writing was terrible, the main character was terrible. I know Yume was really cute, but she's just a terrible main character in general. She does not have the soul that Ichigo or Akari had. But then Aikatsu Friends came out, and you know, like apparently because Aikatsu stars did such terrible in ratings, Aikatsu Friends that had like the same spirit and soul as like the original Aikatsu only had like 50 episodes. And I'm so mad about it, bros. I hate it. I hate it. Please. Alright, okay, aside from that, yeah. I had to make a new Uma Musume account through DMM Games. And yeah, this is how I'm able to play on the PC compared to like Android. Yeah, I made a new account, and basically what ended up happening was I had to make a new account, and I had to roll for new characters, and you know, it took a while, but you know, the only gang that I ended up getting like that was pretty much the same from like the Android version that I had before was like, you know, I have like McQueen again. Like McQueen is still here. It's not the anime version that we had before, but you know, it's the swimsuit version, and you know what I like to say, even though Uma Musume can't do too much fan service because, you know, the horses are like tied to the Yakuza. That's why there's like a lot of like, what do you call it? A lot of rules when it comes to like the fan art, because like I only feel like fan artists out of Japan are only allowed to do like more of like the fan service type of fan art. But yeah, you know, like it's a very modest type of swimsuit. You know, I'm really surprised about that, even though it's kind of transparent around like the waist area. Very, very, very tasteful type of fan service. I like that. But you know, it's very cute. Like we have McQueen, and then we also have like, we still have Kaicho. Like I ended up getting her, luckily. But I ended up getting Kaicho along with the new girl out right now. Sorry if I don't know her name. I don't know her name. But I ended up getting like the current Gacha banner character. And then I ended up picking like Silent Suzuka for like the character that you can pick, like the 3-star that you can pick at the start of the game. But yeah, that's what I ended up doing. But aside from that, what is Kaicho doing right now? Like how many days am I into it? Make debut. Okay, I'm gonna delete her data because it already seems like I'm almost out of stamina. So let's do Grand Life again. And I'm trying to get like Kaicho like pretty high because like currently my strongest character right now is Mejuro McQueen. I ended up making her a Grand Life training version of her, which had like UG5, UG3. I think it was UG5 speed. Very, very good stuff, especially for a new account. But sadly, due to the fact of making a new account, I don't have that many horse girls. But you know what I say? Like, you know, I say like 4 horse girls is pretty good. But you know, I'm gonna like just quickly make like a new training session with Kaicho, just so I don't get like I don't like miss any like stamina or TP, because you know I don't want to what do you call it? I don't want to waste like any of my TP, because like, you know, especially because I had to make a new account, and yeah, I just want to make sure that with my new account, I'm able to like do as much as I can with the horse girls. Cause you know, like, I really do respect this game. I really do respect this game because like the fact that I already like the quality of like, you know, you remember when like Side Games like posted like the initial the initial, what do you call it, initial like showings of the game, and it looked pretty low quality, especially the models of the horse girls. It looked pretty low quality, but this was like a passion project. So as soon as like the main game came out, it was like, yo, we got this high quality Android game that doesn't like freaking like make my phone go on fire like the Love Live game does. Cause let me tell you, I don't know how the hell the Love Live game made my old phone run like freaking crap. Well, like Idolmaster Million Live Feeder Days and this game didn't make it run bad at all. It ran fine. I just think the Love Live creators have terrible optimization. Yeah, and people love to say like Love Live has the best 3D models. Yeah, even though those 3D models made my phone run like crap, even though it shouldn't have, because this game and sheeeet has better 3D models. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna close that. We're done with Uma Musume. I just had to do that because I didn't want to waste any TP. I'll play with Kaicho later. And we'll probably do another Uma Musume stream later. Maybe like when there's like a character that isn't like a character that I really like. Yeah, maybe that time. Maybe that time will work. But was I muted the whole time? I don't think I was muted. No, I think I was muted, bro. I think I was muted. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Did I do the hotkey that mutes you? Ugh. God, I'm stupid. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you don't stream for a long time and then suddenly come back. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, like ever since my Android died for good, like I can't even use the screen copy to like, you know, play my old games. But you know, luckily since, you know, Bandai is able to like tie your accounts to like its ID, I was able to like play like sheeeet and Deresute for like Nox player. Like, you know, the Android emulator runs really well because of course like I have like a beefy PC. Like this boy can run anything. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well with that. But you know, I had to become like the funny iToddler. Yeah, I'm an iToddler now. Like, you know, the iPhone that I use for streaming for like VTube Studio. Yeah, I have to use it as my main phone now. But, you know, hopefully, you know, this iToddler, it doesn't feel too bad. Like, the only complaint that I have about iPhone is like the App Store, because originally I wanted to play Uma Musume on this thing. But, you know, like trying to like make a new account on the App Store that's tied to like Japan and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's totally not worth it. I'm not really sure if you can like install Koo app on this. Can you install Koo app on Android? On iOS? Let me see. Koo app iOS. Man, I hate having to use VPN and every time I go on. Yeah, I don't think Koo app even works on iOS, so even if I wanted to play Uma Musume on my iPhone, it would be a freaking nightmare. Yeah, but you know, I did all this stuff for like Uma Musume, and yeah, it's worth it. You know, I feel like I really gotta play Idolmaster again because like, you know, it feels nice like having like the Idolmaster type simulator for like Uma Musume, but then it's like I still gotta play like One for All because like, you know, I did make sure to like adjust the fan settings and the temperature settings of my PS3 pretty well, but this is still a fat PS3. And, you know, it's not like one of the first models, but I still feel like this thing could get a yellow light of death, and I don't want that to happen because, like, you know, like, if this thing dies, then I'm pretty much, like, set on doing, like, the Frankenstein experiment, like, switching the GPU of the PS3 that I was using back then, which was, like, a CECH A01 PS3, and, you know, like, getting, like, a 65 nanometer RSX GPU and putting it onto it, just so that I can live again, just so that we can rise it from the dead again. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the whole story of me. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like, pretty much the only things that I'm dealing with right now is like, just doing more AI stuff, and you know, iToddler now. I'm still playing Uma Musume. I think Uma Musume is like the main game that I play now. Yeah, aside from Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, I still play like tons of Honkai Impact 3rd. That game like freaking like bamboozled me though, because like there was like one time when I wasn't playing it a lot because this was like after I didn't get Alicia's main weapon. I'm still seething over the fact, even after like all the gems that they gave you in Honkai Impact 3rd, and they're doing like a rerun of like Alicia. Like I did a pull on it. I did not end up getting any of her like stigmatas or like her weapon. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna quit Honkai Impact again. Like for a bit, I just log in, but not play it as much. But you know, then the game is like gonna end up like trying to tie at my heartstrings and like do like a bamboozle effect. And, like just basically show me like Kiana. I go like Kiana's like, oh Captain, I was waiting for you. Like using Kiana, freaking Flame, Hersher Flame Shion, like HOF Kiana on me to like grind at my heartstrings for like trying to guilt me for not playing the game. Like frick you. And this was like during the time when Kiana also had like her new costume after her birthday. And I was trying to get the costume for her, and I didn't end up getting it. And like my motivation is dying, cause like freaking MiHoYo's not giving me the stuff I want in Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, I still enjoy it, but like the fact that I'm not getting the stuff I want is so painful, man. It's so painful. But yeah, I'm still playing Genshin Impact too. Like I still find it funny, like the new characters that they added in like Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact are both voiced by Yui Horii, and it's really nice. I really like the way how like I forgot how to pronounce her name, but the new character that they had of her, which is basically like a loli baba. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call her. Like she's a loli baba, the Sumeru character. Like she's 100 years old, I'm pretty sure. She's really pretty. Her design is really pretty, and the fact that they got Yui Horii to voice her, like I forgot how old she is right now. Isn't she like 45 or something? Like she's a pretty old Seiyu. She's like one of the OGs, along with like Nana Mizuki and Tamura Yukari. Yeah, she's like 46. Yeah, god damn, she's like 46 right now. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to me, but I find it funny. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, that's all I've been doing. I feel like after the stream, like it's only like it's not that late. Like I am working tomorrow. Well, technically today. I am working today on Boxing Day. But that's because I need a lot of money because like I don't plan on like buying anything for myself anymore cuz I already got what I wanted. Like the only things that I'm thinking about getting now that are like, you know, wants is like the Xbox Series X because I feel like that would be really good for like older games like, you know, Sonic Unleashed and Red Dead Redemption until like I try like fixing the settings of my PS3 emulator because you know I have like a beefy PC, like it should be able to do everything. So I'll try adjusting the settings on PS3 emulator and see if I could like, you know, avoid that situation and save some money. But then I also still want the Steam Deck because I still find the Steam Deck really cool. I do want it, like it's really cool, but it's more of a want. But really the need that I have right now is like money for like basic necessities. And I do need another hard drive because here's the issue. Whenever you're like trying to upscale videos, like this file size is super crazy. It's like trying to like put a bunch of like images into Photoshop that are like super big pixels. Like let me tell you, like the fact of like trying to like do Photoshop and like trying to add like tons of images that are like super big, it like takes out like a lot of space out of your hard drive temporarily. It's not like a permanent thing. It's a temporary thing. But it's super crazy, man. But yeah, that's what I'm pretty much gonna do. I think after the stream, what I'm gonna do is like I'm just gonna like try upscaling like the whole first season of the TMNT show. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do that. I want to do that because I want to rewatch the show. I kind of had like a failure with the TMNT 1990 movie. But that was only due to the fact because like let me tell you, like trying to like set up the AI for video upscaling is such a nightmare because like I had to like use like originally like the GitHub that had like the instructions to do it. It's a lot more complicated now, and I tried using the code for Miniconda or like, you know, a miniature version of like Anaconda Linux and that you can use on Windows. Like yeah, it doesn't work at all. Like I tried doing it, like it was a headache, and then I had to like install luckily someone recommended me like the Waifu 2X GUI or waifu2x interface that you can use for like a batch file, and you can do that. But sadly, there's a lot of limitations on that because, you know, like, you know, the person wants you to like, you know, hey, if you want like the perfect version of it, donate to our Patreon to get like the upgraded version of it. And I was just like, oh man, if I knew how to use like the AI upscaling thing with like mini conda, if I knew how to do it perfectly, then I wouldn't have to deal with this. But you know, luckily AI art and AI image upscaling, you know, like for like, you know, just images is super easy thanks to like the stable diffusion web UI. It's so easy to set up, so easy, so easy. Like, let me tell you, even a normie could set it up, but every normie hates AI art, so. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will be the end of the stream. I think after this, all I'm gonna be doing is like upscaling the TMNT cartoon. I'm gonna try upscaling it like 4 times maybe. We'll see. I'm not gonna like change the FPS because like I feel like the only like meme kids on YouTube do that. Like a bunch of the YouTube kids that like basically found out about their like first AI upscaling program and go like, let me do like 60 FPS at 4K. Nah, I just upscale the videos to like of old cartoons and stuff to like make sure that all that noise and it's a lot more smoother. And I don't change the FPS at all. Yeah, but aside from that, I think I'll see you guys later because I'll probably do Sonic Frontiers or maybe Uma Musume. Who knows? But the next banner for Uma Musume is like on the 28th. Maybe they'll get a character I really like. Maybe they'll give a banner to Maya No Top Gun, or maybe like for Magical Teinheiser. God, I forget their names. Their names are in English, but it's like crazy names. But we'll see which character is on the banner next. Maybe we'll pull for her. We'll see. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be peacing out. It's good to be back. It's good to be back with good internet, a good GPU, a good microphone, because let me tell you, NVIDIA broadcast, let me tell you, a very good thing. NVIDIA broadcast is very high quality. That is one thing that I can surely say that this 3080 Ti has really improved with streams. It's really improved that. It has not improved my pronunciation and stuff. But let me tell you, unlike Bochi for Bochi no Rock, I don't have terrible social anxiety like her, because if I get to know you, I can talk to you. But unlike Roy, I still can't pronounce her name. I'm like the blue-haired girl. I'm like her. I'm like her. I like being alone. I like being in my own space because it's less annoying and I have to deal with less people and less of their BS. But yeah, I'm like her. But the only reason why I talk terribly is because I never talk. That's why. But luckily, since we're streaming again, hopefully I'll be able to talk smoothly again. Hopefully I'll actually be able to pronounce Roy's name properly again. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys probably later. Probably like who knows? I don't know. Like it's gonna probably take like 21 hours to like upscale all the first season of TMNT 2003. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll get bored and stream like Sonic Frontiers episode 5 right away, like probably later or after when I'm done my work shift. Yeah. All right, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, have a good Christmas, Merry Christmas. Have a good Boxing Day, have a good all that jazz, and no happy holidays. Saying that is very unbased. Just say the actual holidays. Say Merry Christmas. Say Happy Kwanzaa, say Happy Hanukkah, I don't care. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you all later. Take care, and Otsu MB. Bye-bye, and remember, listen to the Bochi the Rock album. I gave that thing 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I'm hoping the creators make character song albums, because I need more of that composition with cute anime girls. I need more of that. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye.